The other day we had one lady from Buddhist meditation. She couldn't get her realization, I'm sorry to say, though we can work it out gradually, but she couldn't get it. Because, you see, Buddha resides within us on this side, here. And this is the portion gets very much swollen up when you do Buddhist meditation. And we have to reduce it with certain mantras, otherwise you cannot reduce it. One has to work hard for such people, doesn't matter. Because you are all seekers, it's your right to have it, and I'm here to work for you. Any other question, please? Yes, that's the problem in England. I know that's the problem today, is that they don't want to know and they are very skeptical. But things are working out nicely now. You see what it is after all. God is also anxious that people should get it. Now I'll tell you how it's working out. Like the other day, I was not there, but my husband saw a program about a comedian who said that he gets a cool breeze. He was talking about his revelation. He said, suddenly I started getting cool breeze in my back. And I don't know what it is, but I felt very relaxed, and so many people feel relaxed when they sit together with me. Now, he doesn't know anything. He's very vague about the cool breeze, but he felt it. That's a revelation he gives. Now, just before that, 2 days before, we were discussing amongst themselves, and they said, Mother, how many people you need to have that syndrome? What is it called as? 100 monkey syndrome. I hope you have heard about it. That when the 100 monkey learnt a trick, every monkey everywhere started doing that trick sort of a thing. I said, it will be very soon. And just imagine this fellow started feeling this cool breeze on his back. Now he came on the television, and the television were very, very skeptical, as you say, very, very. And I didn't bother much about it. I said the time will come by itself. Because we don't take any money and we cannot pay any money for any such things. Now, when somebody met them and told them that this program has taken place, there's somebody who knows all about this thing, immediately they came to me. And now they want me to have a program. And once it starts like that, people will come round. The trouble is, you see, human beings have so much of a barrier of their ego also. They are very insensitive people. Moreover, say, a traditional country like, say, Rome, Egypt, I find they are much more sensitive to divinity than to absurd things. You'll be surprised in Rome now, we are sitting down here, so I can tell you in Rome, no guru has been successful. No guru has been successful. But when I went there, just seeing my photograph, the mayor was so amazed. He said, it's divinity. Just seeing my photograph. And he took it over, he gave us a hall free, he published it, and he made so many posters, he put it all over. It's working very well in Rome, but not in England. I have been here for 10 years working hard, but English are rather hard people. Doesn't matter, it will work out. And then also in Egypt. Egypt is another place which are very traditional people. Another I found is Greece. They are very traditional, and in tradition what happens? You start learning by making mistakes. You see, believe in Rasputin, you believe in this and believe in that, and then you start understanding what is reality, how we'll get it, and that's how they come to it. But here just people read, and they reach nowhere, they're so confused.
She says that you said that you've said that the gurus often do more harm than good.
Yes.
How do we know that you may not be doing more harm than good?
Yes, of course, maybe I may be doing, no doubt. You must keep that open. But you can talk to people who are always, when you go to a guru, actually I've seen when you come to me, you ask me questions. But when you go to these people, you go headlong, absolutely headlong. I've known people who paid £6,000 to go to Switzerland and eat only potato, water of the potato that is boiled, and they lived there without asking a question. That is one of the signs that you are free. Secondly, you must know that what others have been to me, what has happened to them. Thirdly, you should know, why should I harm you? What is my advantage? because I don't take any money from you, nothing of the kind. By God's grace, I'm living very well in my life. Perhaps I'm very well off in life. I don't need anything from anyone. So why should I do it on another life where I'm at a very high level? So why should I come to you? For what? What am I going to gain out of it? We had one, what was his name? The one who came to, one journalist, you see, who came and who said that it is said that you can cure people. I said, all right. So he said, there's one lady who is suffering from the disease of agoraphobia, and she doesn't want to come out of her house. So how will you cure her? I said, all right, if she cannot come, get me her photograph. I can't go to her house. Sort of challenging me. I said, all right, bring her photograph to me. He brought her photograph to me. I just looked at the photograph. She's like this for 10 years, he said. And he said, you must cure her. I said, all right, I'll try. It's very easy to cure this disease at least. And I said, you just leave her alone for 8 days. But he couldn't, resist. So he went like a CID there to find out what was going on. And when he went to her house, she was not there. She was out on the move with her husband having a nice stroll, and he's now going to publish a very good article about it. No, not at all. Not a healer. I'm not a healer at all. I'm a person who wants to give you self-realization. It's not a question of spiritual healing. Spiritual healing are also two types. One of them is, of course, the people who are realized souls. Like the other day we went, of course, we met somebody. Where was that? A taxi fellow who came with us?
In Nottingham.
The taxi gentleman who came in the car thing, I knew he was a realized soul. So he just started talking to me. He also felt that nearness. And I said, do your fingers tingle sometimes? He said, yes, very much. I said, are you a healer? Yes, he said, I'm a healer. I said, how do you know all about it? I said, do you feel very guilty? Yes. I said, I know that. He said, how do you know? I said, I know somehow. But you want to know about it? Because he was a realized soul. He was a realized soul. But there are healers who are not realized souls. They are the people who use spirits. They shake before you and shout, and that's very dangerous. A realized soul doesn't have to do anything. Only touches you, will be all right. He doesn't have to shake and do all these tantrums. Because you are so naive, I must say, that's why there is such a problem. Very naive. In the West, we have developed our tree very well, but not the roots. We don't know anything about the roots. I was amazed myself, because there's no idea at all. Not in India. India people know this. They know this. Like we put dead in the church. In India, nobody would put dead in the church. Is a holy place. How do you put the dead there? But this is what it is. You are naive, I know. And despite that naivety, you are also very adamant. So what to do now? It's a difficult question sometimes for me. Doesn't matter. It works out. Main point is not you are going to be judged by your Kundalini. Let's see. Before you judge me, she is going to judge you. So let's see how many of you get realization. I cannot promise you. That's the main thing I must tell you. All right, let's see how it works out. Now, whatever I've said, forget it. Let's have a pleasant relationship. That is, you are not to feel any guilty about anything, whatever I've said. You might have been to Guru, you might have done anything that's supposed to be wrong or right. Just forget it. Just now, you sit in the present. You have to be in the present to get your realization. That's the most important thing. You are born on this earth to be that. You are a human being to be that. You are not here just to waste your life. And that's what I have to tell you as a mother, that you have to be humble about it. It's a very different realm you are in. It is nothing is selling here. It's not a shop. And here it's a temple. And in a temple, you have to be humble and you have to get your realization. That should be your determination.